Well, I've been cooking for a while, and it always makes me smile when a recipe turns out just right. I like to saute and grill every day, you know it satisfies my appetite. But what I like to do when I'm all alone with you is create a new recipe. Won't you come along and relax for a while? Let's explore the possibilities. Won't you cook with me? This recipe, it was meant to be. So won't you cook with me?
Hi, I'm Johnny Moe. I'm the chef owner of Mallory's at the Wharf in Hancock, Virginia. I'm 36 years old, and around here, people call me the musical chef. Now, why do you think they call me the musical chef? Because I play guitar and I cook. I also have 2 self-published cookbooks, which include full-length CDs and over 40 original recipes of great, fun, and exciting recipes. We just arrived in beautiful Negril, Jamaica at the West Ender Inn. It is a slice of heaven right here. I tell you what, we are ready for a great week. I can't wait to hang out and let you guys experience it with me. So come on in, the West Ender Inn.
In the land of the rising sun, treated the birds upon my doorstep.
Then, like I say, no recipe would be complete without a little bit of Johnny Moe spice. All right, it makes everything better. So we'll put a little bit of Johnny Moe's Herb Blend #1 in there. I'm working on number 13 right now. Don't ask me where 2 through 12 are, but it's just trendy if you do 13 instead of 2, because I'll be like, wow, where's number 2? Where can I find that? And then 2 years later, I'll come out with number 4, all right? So, anyways, so we're gonna circle that around a little bit, get it all garlic nice and brown and happy. Then we're gonna break out the 2 Fingers Agave Tequila. It's my favorite brand. It's what I drink every time I'm in Baltimore. I promise you. And 2 fingers, whoop, like that, right? Is that what they say? My grandfather used to say that. Give me a drink of vodka and orange juice, only 2 fingers. So, I made sure there were no fire alarms here, I have a fire extinguisher and everything, because we are going to use a little fire here. In the ceiling, there's a good height there, so we're good. We don't have to worry about anything. Just going to put a little touch of, we take it off the flame, okay, very important. Then we'll bring it on there. We'll flambe that up, okay? Important to always take it, remove it from the flame before you flambe something, because if you pour it over top of the flame, it could be bad. It could go up, catch a whole bottle on fire, and you got a problem on your hands. So, what we've done now is cooked off the alcohol, but we still have that nice agave flavor from the tequila, and that's reducing down. Then we're gonna take fat-free heavy cream. Not. We're using real deal 40% milk fat heavy cream. 1 pound, a whole pound of, not swimming this morning, but just picked this morning. I went by the crab house on my way here, up from the Eastern Shore, Virginia, and my man Woody from Eastern Shore Crabs was picking this crab meat this morning. And here it is, jumbo lump, no shell, no bone. Where do you go? Let's put a whole pound in there. Bam! Just like that, huh? That's what I'm talking about. And we'll just real gently break that up and fold it in, because we don't want to break those big lumps of crab up. How many people like crab? How many people like salsa? How many people like free food? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. All right. You ready to rock and roll? All right. Eat a little food, have a good time. Very cool. It's great to see such a large crowd out here. We're going to have fun today. What I'm going to do first here is a song off of my CD that comes with my cookbook. It's kind of a whole twist. It's a musical chef. That's what I do. So this is the title track called Cook With Me. Well, I've been cooking for a while, and it always makes me smile when the recipe turns out just right. I like to saute and grill every day, you know it satisfies my appetite. What I like to do when I'm all alone with you is create a new recipe. Won't you come along and relax for a while? Let's explore the possibilities. Won't you cook with me? This recipe, it was meant to be. So won't y'all cook with me? Audience, and creme brulee is the only dessert in the cookbook because of the fact that it's a recipe I learned and it's really simple to make, and I just made that my signature dessert. So, I hope you enjoyed it. How does that taste there? The cheese, just a little salt in there, so it's really, really nice. And it's so super duper simple that you can, make it at home really quickly. That you can make the oil a couple hours ahead of time and let it cool down. That way you can add the cheese right to it, you don't have to worry about it. Not too much garlic flavor, just enough to get it out there. And I'm going to take some questions if anybody would. Shoot, you first, sorry. You, okay? You. How many do I see? Yeah, I do sing. I do sing in the restaurant. We're an indoor and outdoor restaurant. We're kind of limited space-wise inside, so I'll do some acoustic stuff inside with the whole band. I have a full band as well, reggae band. We play outside all summer long. And if it's your birthday, your anniversary, your great grandmother's birthday, I'll come out and sing happy birthday. Put a candle on the headstock of my guitar or something, something crazy like that. So yeah, I do sing in the restaurant. What we're gonna do now is take our shrimp. This is a really quick recipe, so if you're making it, it's best to make it the last minute and not really make a head-on dish. It's make it and let it go. So I have our shrimp, and we will, as Bob Nestor said, steer it up, little darling. Right, steer it up. So we'll get that going. We'll season those up with a little salt and cracked pepper. Once again, you want stuff to hit the pan sizzling and smoking. Get it really seared quickly on the outside. Shake and bake a little bit. We're going to use a little heavy cream. I feel like I'm in Kuwait. That chopper's buzzing all over here. Not too many helicopters on the eastern shore. Alright. So what we have here is some honey, some cream, and some lime juice. Those are going to be the main parts of the whole sauce. A little white wine, we're just going to deglaze the pan with the white wine. Everything else is just on autopilot. So we just get those shrimp going, give them a little flip of dip in here. Alright. Just to get them a little color on each side because they're going to finish cooking in the sauce once we get the sauce going. Now, about those Johnny Mo herbs again. How many of you have ever been to like the Mega Mart and you buy yourself a fancy HD TV and you get home and it didn't come with the HDMI cord that you needed to hook it up? Right? Is there anything like that happen? Either your salesman doesn't give you everything you need. If you buy the cookbook today, and I'm not trying to be that pushy salesman guy, but you really need to get all the herbs that go with it because it really helps a lot of the recipes and they're great on anything. So, we got that going here. We'll add a little bit of this white wine. Oh yeah, get a little action going there, alright? Then we're going to throw in our lime juice.
MP3s and PlayStation 2. They don't even take a step outside and look at the sky so blue. They got cell phone and text and a GPS just to tell them right where to go. They eat dinner in the bedroom all alone, watching reality shows. I wanna go back to the days when I had no bills, up to the turn with the biggest thrill, or back to the time when the only word was so much time to kill. Or go back to the days when I came home late and my mama said, wait till your daddy gets home. Oh, I know, I wanna go back.
Yeah, Chef Johnny Mo, and this is...
So here we are once again, out of one of my favorite little holes here. We're targeting red drum. Some people call them redfish or puppy drum. It's a small red drum species. Really tasty. Can fry them up, blacken them, do all kinds of tasty things with them. Right now we're hoping we can just get one on the end of this rod. Oh, there he is. Got one. Here we go. Don't know what it is. Oh, coming up on the... Oh, here he is. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. That's a little puppy drum. Let's get him up in the boat here. Check him out. Just a little guy. But that's what we've been looking for today. It's a baby red drum. Look at those nice black spots on the tail there. Let you know he's a redfish. He's a pretty specimen. It tastes real good, but he's a little small to be eaten right now. So we're going to let him go. Hopefully we'll get a bigger one a little later. Go on, buddy.
I want to tell you about how to select fresh fish with the best quality from your local fish market. Here's what you want to look for. Today, we have a beautiful fresh rockfish or striped bass. One of the most important things you want to do is make sure it does not have an odor to it. It just smells fresh, like the ocean, like the sea. Next, you want to make sure the scales are firmly attached and not loose or falling off. Another thing to look for is to make sure the flesh is firm and bounces back to the touch, doesn't leave any sunken in finger marks. Also, want to make sure for a bright red gills. That's very important. They'll get discolored and purplish looking after a few days. Also, make sure the eyes are clear and bulging, not sunken in the head. So by following these tips, you can make sure that you have the freshest quality fish and seafood on your table. And if you follow these simple and easy instructions, you can rock the kitchen too.
What's up, everybody? Johnny Mo, the musical chef, here on my day off. I'm chilling with some good friends of mine. We got a little charity golf outing. We're having a blast. We got Sean Riley. He's a fellow chef. And Vince Lee, he's the bass player in my band. So we're just having a good time, all out here for a good cause. And you guys having a good time today?
Yes. Oh,
Dynamite, man. We'll catch up with you guys a little bit later.
Hey, this is Johnny Mo catching sunset right here on the Chesapeake Bay. One of my favorite places to be. I love this life. I love what I do, and I'm so glad that you guys are coming along with me on this awesome adventure. Let's keep making good food. Let's keep having a great time. And if you follow these simple instructions, you can rock the kitchen too.
Well, I've been cooking for a while, and it always makes me smile when a recipe turns out just right. I like to saute and grill every day, you know it satisfies my appetite. But what I like to do when I'm all alone with you is create a new recipe. Won't you come along and relax for a while? Let's explore the possibilities. Won't you cook with me? This recipe, it was meant to be.